First baseman, Jackson Harmon. Second base, Kason Moss. Pitching, Riley Cagle. Reserves, Steele Brooks.
All right, folks, we're back for game number 2. The Pontotoc Red Sox are getting introduced right now. They'll be facing off against the Bossier Phillies. Last year's Mid-South Regional champions are back to defend. See if they can get back to the World Series. You like that? The World Series. For the Pontotoc Red Sox starting lineup. Actually, let's do this, Mitch. We'll get to that here in just a minute. I want to talk about these two teams here first. Let's do this. Pontotoc, the visitor over there, they are not the big hitting team. 257, 416, 351 as a team, 31 extra base hits, 103 ribbies. They've struck out more than they've walked. Their side is on the pit. Their strength is the pitching. A 2.61 ERA, a 1.38 WHIP, a 189, a $189 opponent batting average. They took down Tupelo, who's been here back and forth for the last few years, out of Mississippi. I mean, I don't know, man. I think they're going to have to pick it up on the offensive side.
You got to hit.
You got to hit. You got to hit. And Bossier, on the other hand, this team, best batting average of the 8 teams, 366, a 506 on base percentage, and they're slugging 556, Mitch. 164 ribbies, 194 runs, and that's only in 21 games. So we're going to step aside here a second. They're moving through these things pretty quickly, so we won't get as much time to talk. We'll catch up in the game. But we're going to do the festivities here real quick. Okay, Mitch?
Yes, sir.
And Sergeant, 77-year-old Tony Ballman of Augusta, Missouri, accompanied by his wife, Chris Ballman. Staff Sergeant Feldman enlisted in the Army and has served honorably from active duty in 2008 to the current time as a member of the Army National Guard. During active duty, he performed the duties of combat engineer, which entails a variety of tasks to include building and repairing roads, airfields, and bridges, constructing fortifications and defensive positions, and laying and clearing mines. This duty also helps with demolition and support during combat operations. After receiving basic training at Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri, he was deployed to Kandahar, Afghanistan in 2012 and again in 2013, where he functioned in his role performing route clearance and the provision of safety for troops. Staff Sergeant Feldman received the Army Commendation Medal, the Army Achievement Medal, Afghanistan Campaign Medal, Global War on Terrorism Medal, Expert Marksmanship Badge, and Combat Action Badge. He remains an active participant in the Army National Guard and a member of the local VFW Post 2661. Sergeant Ballman served honorably in the U.S. Army from September 1967 until his discharge in August 1969. His role was that of platoon sergeant in a war zone, which involved advising and supporting the platoon's commanding officer in leading the unit. He was in charge of logistics, medical aid, and ensuring maintenance of the platoon during movement in a mission. He received basic training at Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri, advanced individual training in Fort Polk, Louisiana, as well as a non-commissioned infantry training and troop training in Georgia and Louisiana. He was deployed and served in Vietnam as Sergeant of Company A, 1 Battalion, 5th Cavalry, Air Mobile Division. It was during this time he received decoration for his bravery and leadership in active combat. He received the Silver Star Medal, Bronze Star Medals with Oak Leaf Cluster, Vietnam Service Medal with 4 Bronze Service Stars, Combat Infantry Badge, Army Good Conduct Medal, Marksman and Sharpshooter Qualification Badges, Republic of Vietnam Civil Actions Honor Medal 1 First Class Unit Citation, and Republic of Vietnam Gallantry Cross with Palm Unit Citation 2nd Award. Sergeant Ballman is a member of the local VFW Post 2661 and the American Legion post 218. It is noteworthy to mention that he played American Legion baseball in 1965 and 66 right here in Washington, and that his father, Clarence Ballman, also served our country in the U.S. Navy. Let us never forget freedom is not free. Please join me in thanking both Staff Sergeant Patrick Feldman and Sergeant Tony Ballman for their service.
Gotta love this, Mitch. He's up to the rubber. Hey, it was a pretty good throw, man. Gotta love that. Stepped up on the rubber. Number 2. Let's see what we got here. Hey, threw a strike. Love it.
Let's have one more big round of applause.
All right. Love this stuff, man. They're doing a great job here, folks, with honoring the veterans. And we're going to get the playing of the national anthem real quick, and we'll step aside. We'll be right back with our starting lineups for the game.
At this time, players and coaches, please repeat after me for the Code of Ethics. I will keep the rules, keep faith with my teammates, keep my temper, keep myself fit, keep a stout heart in defeat, keep my pride under in victory, keep a sound soul, clean mind, and healthy body. And now with our national anthem, Sophie Bruni.
Oh, say, can you see? But, whoa, sorry. Oh, say, can you see? By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, folks, get ready to play some baseball here. For the visiting Pontotoc Red Sox, their lineup will lead off with number 42, John Gray Morrison. In the 2-hole, number 3, Malachi Witcher. In the 3-hole, number 7, Jack Cummings. In the 4-hole, number 6, Will Cavanis. He'll be the DH. In the 5-hole, number 27, Braxton Whiteside. In the 6-hole, number 11, Adam Smith. In the 7-hole, number 15, Benton Burks. In the 8-hole, number 21, Jackson Harmon. And in the 9-hole, number 12, Kason Moss. Mitch, as we said offensively, I think Pontotoc's got a long way to go here, as they're going to be facing Brody Bauer for this Bossier club. Bauer is a young man that's he's come back from his freshman year at Bossier Parish Community College. It's a D1 community college in Louisiana. 18 innings pitched. He's 4-0. One earned run in 18 innings pitched. He's allowed 2 base on balls with 20 Ks. His whip is a .536, and an OBA of 1.131. That's who we're getting ready to see on the mound.
I'm speechless.
And you've got a team over there with a team batting average that's 256. Wow.
Well, they say if you want to throw gas, you got to have a big. But this young man out here looks like he's put together pretty well.
He's got that thick trunk.
Tree trunks.
That's a fastballer. That's a Roger Clemens-esque trunk.
I feel like he looks like Skidmore on the mound. For anybody that's kind of watched us on the GAC,
Yeah.
like he's got that size to him.
He may be a little thicker too.
He is. He's thick. Oh yeah.
His defense around him here for the Bossier Phillies. Behind the plate, his battery mate will be Griffin Sibley. At first base, Easton Sanders. At second base, Hudson Brignick. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I meant to go over and ask the coach, but we got caught up there. That's first base. Third base, Britton Pipes. At shortstop, Brock Laird. Well, I messed all that up, folks. I'm sorry. Brock Laird at shortstop. In center field, you have Cole Schnell. And in left field is Dylan Braxton. In right field, Jackson Jones. Well, there you go. We get the throwdown.
Oh, yeah. You have a pitcher-catcher combination like this, buddy. Whew. Here we go.
And we saw that a little bit in that first game. Look at this kid, man, 42.
He might be 6'5".
That's a big kid, man. I like that. Give a little fist bump to the blue.
I do like that. I do like the acknowledgement of kind of
Absolutely.
catcher relationships. I know that.
No, that was the hitter that did that.
Well, no, I know, but like between the
okay.
three of them.
Yeah. I mean, that's what sportsmanship, we talk about sportsmanship, that sportsmanship right there. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Time to buzz the tower, Goose. That's a Maverick right there.
Okay.
Wear it.
I'm
Wear it
coming out of my
behind
shoes
it,
here,
man.
Bubba.
2-0. So he throws a probably 88 to 90 mile an hour fastball at your cheese.
He's got a good slider.
Oh, that's rifled right back up the middle by Morrison. He just delivered that fastball. Didn't try and do too much with it, Mitch.
No, simple.
It's an easy game.
Sure. That may be the first time I've disagreed with you. Now I've actually disagreed with you a little bit more than that, but
Malachi Wisher at the plate. Jack Cummings is on deck. Leadoff runner on. Strike.
where's Morrison going to school?
Morrison, let's take a look at that. It's a good call. Number 42, Morrison is uncommitted 2026. That's a 2020. It's a senior in high school right out there, Brew.
He is not your typical leadoff hitter, but with a team that struggles, you probably want to get him as many at-bats as he can have.
Right. Uncommitted out of West Union High School in Mississippi. I'd bet money that young man probably plays football and basketball and
Any of the tall sports.
yes, indeed. 2 balls and a strike here to Witcher.
Looking at the numbers for that group, he is by far their best hitter.
top of the zone. He couldn't catch up. Wizards 2-2.
This young man is just a sophomore too on the bump, right? You said sophomore. He's going to his junior year.
Brody Bauer, he was a 2024. He's going in his sophomore, second year of college. So it's probably his last year of eligibility as a
19U.
Yeah, for American Legion. That's where I was getting at.
Yeah, they let freshmen come in and play.
I think these kids want to run it back, see if they can win a World Series. I love that. Right?
Oh yeah, heck yeah.
Fell a little short last year. Why the heck not? Doesn't chase the high cheese, and it's away from the catcher, and Morrison is at second base on the wild pitch. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And this is what I think is always interesting to me. I understand, we talk about gas all the time. There's all the stuff, this, that. And I appreciate it. And, this guy will just probably intimidate most people into swinging because they just don't want to be in the box anymore. Because he might throw, he's thrown a couple at the head, around the head area. I don't think he's thrown at the head. But his fastball, he hasn't got command of it just yet. We'll see. I want to see if he gets there. It's early. You're amped up a little bit, first game. So I want to see how he settles into this game here, Mitch.
Well, we saw it in the last game. He had a good throwing lefty, a good velo on him, and the first inning cost him, getting a little bit deeper in the game, and so that Columbia had to use more of their pitching. Same thing is kind of happening right here for Bossier.
Curveball stays up. I like that call from the catcher. I like that call from whoever called it. Just try to settle him down, and there you go, right there. Too many balls in this, and try to settle him down and get him back in the strike zone, because I think sometimes, too, you're in this situation, you're facing that guy, you get a pitcher like this, he's got a lot of confidence. Nobody can hit my fastball. Here it is. And a kid just takes and puts it back up the middle, and you're like, oh. And maybe it isn't necessarily a chink in your confidence, but then you start, I think, trying to pick and prod a little bit more.
Yeah, you look at this. Maybe he's amped up a little bit. It's an experience. I'm not sure, but he has got electric stuff that if he could just find it, he just needs to take a deep breath and just repeat. And that's the hardest thing to do in this game is keep repeating, especially young, right?
Yeah.
Like repeating, the feel for your strikes. And I don't think he's worried about the base hit. He's probably given up plenty of them. But at the end of the day, when you throw like this, you just have to compete. And I know it's very difficult to throw the ball down the middle of the plate, but this kid's got too much. And especially when you have an offense like this, you just got to go out and throw strikes so you can get them in there and let them hit as much as they can.
And I'll be honest, you look at this, if you've done any kind of scouting, you see that the Red Sox don't hit as well as some other teams. Attack the zone. Put the ball in play. There you go. Be right there. And see if you can beat me.
Look, you think about the team's number 3 hitters so far for all the teams that we've seen. This is by far the smallest 3 hitter that we've seen.
Exactly.
He's maybe $160, and I'm not picking on the kid because he's a smaller player. But
kid.
He's, probably the kid that should be hitting
and
leadoff for you.
He's hitting 348, a 508 on base, a 457 slug. No, he's out, but everybody moves up. And not to mention this Cummings kid here, he's got a home run.
He does. I'm not saying that he can't.
No, I'm just saying that you wouldn't. But if you watch him walk up and play, you think, no, he's not going to hit home runs.
I would have put him in the 1 or 2 spot, and the
Right.
leadoff hitter would have been at the 3 spot. But again, when you struggle hitting, you put one of your best guys to get as many at bats as you can.
So second and third brings up Will Cavanis, the DH, and he takes ball 1. Cavanis on the year, 320, a 452 on base, a 560 slug. He's got a home run, 3 doubles, 9 ribbies. And going to Itawamba Community College. It's foul back. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's the biggest thing you've seen. They have not been able to catch up with his fastball yet.
Yeah, and then he has a sharp slider. It reminds me of Cooper Martin's from Warrenton.
Carter Martin?
Carter Martin. I don't know why I
Yep,
said
yep,
Cooper.
yep.
Cooper Martin, somebody else. It's a nice pitch.
2-1. Couldn't get him to chase it, though. Big spot here early in this game. Can Pontotoc get on top? And that ball is driven into right field and off the wall by Cavanis. Coach is going to send the runner, and the throw comes into third, but it's late. That's a 2-run triple for the 4-hitter, Will Cavanis.
Now batting Miller, Braxton Whiteside.
That's all you got to do is put barrels on baseballs. When you got a guy that throws this hard, let him provide. That hit the bottom of the fence.
It did.
And
that was a shot.
At first, I thought that was kind of routine, and then I watched the defender, and there was some troubles happening.
Turned
out there.
him around. That ball tailed away. And that's a strike on the inside corner. So Pontotoc jumps up on top 2-0 on the triple by Cavanis. Nice job back there. That was a tough one too, Mitch.
Yeah, him in the throat.
Yeah, that was a tough one. That's the one where I need just a minute.
Yep.
It ain't fun, boy. Catching is tough, folks.
I always tell you to put your chin down, but when you're making a block like that, that's a 58-footer,
Right.
and it's a curveball. Sometimes you don't get it down. I think I hit it right under the collarbone area. I'll always say it. It takes an idiot to be a catcher. With love, I say that.
Wait a minute. Weren't you a catcher?
Yep. And that's probably why I struggle with words sometimes. I ain't struggling with CTE, I don't think, but I tell you what, my vocabulary is not what it used to be.
2 balls and a strike. Hey,
Mostly
you're
tell by the
doing
time I
just
text you.
fine right here, Mitch.
Well, do you understand the text that I send you sometimes?
No, but
Exactly.
that's okay.
It's no periods, commas.
It don't
Sometimes
matter.
there's capital
I
letters.
get it. I understand it all.
There's no other place I would rather be than behind the dish if I had a chance to be on the field as an everyday guy. That is by far my favorite position on the field. You get to control the game.
Yeah.
And I love that piece of it.
Good fastball, and that is strike 3.
He's got to be.
And Whiteside goes down on strikes.
He's got to be low 90s.
I would yes.
I think he's pushing like 92, 93.
It's coming in quick.
Number 11,
It's coming in hot.
Yeah, he's a little ticked off right now.
That's the best fastball he's thrown, though, right there.
Yo,
That one right there.
I think the left fielder thinks he's going to pull the baseball. Young man's playing the line. Look at the gap that's in left center field. That could be by design, right? If you're going to pull it, you're going to pull it that direction.
Adam Smith at the plate. Grounded foul. Caught an off-speed pitch, and
I'm not sure what that was. A changeup, maybe?
it looked like it. 0-2. Had him way out front. Well, yeah. You would have him way out in front on a changeup. That's the whole point, right?
Of the changeup.
Did it again. Ground ball to the shortstop. Pontotoc takes a 2-0 lead. We head to the bottom of the first. Phillies coming up.
From your Premier Pitching and Performance is committed to building training programs for pitchers that reduce the risk of injury and optimize performance with world-class technology, tools, and coaches. Visit premierpitching.com to see what sets us apart and start training smarter and earning your results.
Want to level up your game? Make sure you visit premierpitching.com and start your journey to dominate the zone. Mitch, we just saw that. He settled down, got himself together. But let's get the lineup here for this Philly squad. Leading off, number 1, Cole Schnell. In the 2-hole, number 8, Hudson Brignac. Coach, am I pronouncing that correctly? Is it Brignac? Sweet, I love it, thank you. Number 11 in the 3-hole, Easton Sanders. In the 4-hole, number 3, Dylan Braxton. In the 5-hole, number 4, Brock Laird. In the 6-hole, number 2, Abel Thetford. In the 7-hole, number 19, Griffin Sibley. In the 8-hole, number 13, Britton Pipes. In the 9-hole, number 9, Jackson Jones. Defensively here for the Red Sox set up on the mound, we have Riley Cagle. Riley Cagle. His battery mate, Benton Burks, number 15 behind the plate. At first base will be Jackson Harmon. At second base, Kason Moss. At third base, John Gray Morrison. At shortstop, Adam Smith. In center field, Braxton Whiteside, and he is flanked in left field with Malachi Witcher. And in right is Jack Cummings. Riley Cagle, Mitch. Let's get a look at Mr. Cagle's numbers here for Pontotoc. 23 2/3, 32 Ks, a $1.18 on the ERA, and a 1.01 WHIP with a $1.12 opponent batting average. And he's facing a team that's hitting as a team 366. So this will be. How good are you?
Yeah, how good are you? Well, just watching him throw, I think he doesn't have overpowering velocity, but he has shown the ability to throw all of his pitches for strikes right away. I watched the team warm up on defense, and I think they're solid defensively.
And that is ball 1 to the leadoff, Cole Schnell. Pontotoc beating Tupelo for their trip here. It's been a while since, as Coach Cummings told me, they've been to the regional. Boy, that kind of bent Snell, didn't it?
Yeah, it's 2 of them in a row he's thrown.
And Snell didn't know whether to get out the way or stay in the box. That's a good curveball. Got another one.
Might as well throw it again.
1 ball, 2 strikes. He was trying to get time. Blue didn't give it to him, and I think he's complaining a little bit, but Blue said, hey, he didn't have to grant it.
You don't have to. He asked him if that pitch was a ball that he swung at.
Ooh, fastball up. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
I think you have to throw it again.
Throw the fastball again?
Yeah,
right
but
here?
it's same up and in, though.
See if you chase it again. He does, but he goes, it's lower. Popped up.
To the right side.
Shallow right. Catch made. Good sequence there, Mitch.
Yeah, I like that he went heater. I thought maybe he would go up to set up the next pitch to see if maybe he'd go back to that off speed. Trying to think, trying to think with him, if you will.
Right.
This is the part that I love about the game is that I'm trying to pick what their sequencing is, or I can't compete anymore, so this is my way of competing.
Brignac to the plate. Second baseman. Takes a strike. Now here with Blue, you're getting more of that, and in my opinion, those are strikes. You're getting that high strike. You're getting the strike at the top of the zone. So far we have. Mitch, that's a pretty good fastball right there.
Yeah, I
bud.
said I thought he was like a thumber. I was wrong. It's got a little bit more.
That had a little goose.
Yeah, he's 85 to 87 probably. Easy.
Oh,
Yeah, he wanted that up a little bit more. He patted his chest looking at his catcher like, my bad.
so Brignac with a single.
Number 11, Easton Sanders.
Sanders, the first baseman to the plate. So we'll see with some trouble here. I always like to see, I'd love to see the challenge catcher, get to see what kind of arm the catcher has. Are you going to run all day, or are you just going to be a little more passive because you can't? I mean, Columbia tried running on, they didn't need to. They hit the ball well enough, but, I mean, that wasn't close.
There was one that was close, and I actually thought he had
That's
that back
right.
stolen because of where he was at when he let go of that baseball, and he just, you know me, I love to see the hoses. That didn't sound fantastic, but from the arm. I will tell you this much, though.
One ball, one strike.
Looking at this young man on the bump for the Red Sox here in Riley Cagle, small frame.
Yeah,
But he
right?
brings it. He is. I think he's smooth. I don't think he's max effort. So I think he has room to grow. You know, as he continues to grow in his career.
Absolutely.
Getting a little bigger, faster, stronger, and
He's also a 2024 grad, so he's
Oh,
come
so
back
he's-
off his first year of college at Mississippi Delta Community.
okay.
2 balls, 1 strike. If he, he has one of those Pedro Martinez eggs, or never mind, esque. There it is. I'll get it out. Frame and look and the way he kind of throws.
Both pitchers seem to be struggling with grip early on. They keep tapping the ground, and I think there's rosin out behind the mound. I'm not
I don't
sure.
know.
Well, there was in
I
the
didn't
first
see.
game.
That was probably, if you don't bring it, they don't provide it.
I got you.
On hot days, you should.
Well, you don't have no dirt, to help.
Mhm.
So
Especially on turf mounds. That's good off speed. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now and that's one of the things as we've seen so far. He's throwing that curveball for a strike. I mean, it's in the zone, and it's falling off the table. It's sharp. Runner goes, and that's ball 4.
I'm not gonna lie, that was a good pick and exchange by the catcher.
It was quick, wasn't it?
Yeah, ball bounces in the dirt too. The athleticism of the big guys.
Fielder, Dylan Braxton.
So a base on balls to the number 3 hitter. Dylan Braxton now coming up from the left side. Ooh, it's a tough matchup here.
Yeah, I believe this young man's going to Grambling, correct?
He is definitely going to Grambling University. Hits .410 on base of 534 and a slug of 615. 1 double, 2 triples, a home run. He's got 19 ribbies and has scored 9 runs. He's only struck out 8 times, Midge.
That's bat to ball skills right there. Ooh, buddy.
He just missed. That was his pitch right there. That was low in right there. He'd like to have that one back.
These young men from Brozier are put together.
Yes.
Like their arms are like their sleeves are just short enough where they show off the guns a little bit. This young man on deck's got some forearms on him.
2 balls and a strike. Now, you've got some serious high leverage pitches right here, highly stressful for both pitchers. I think the Bossier kid probably has enough gas to where he has a little more confidence. This right here, when does hopefully he's got to I think he has to stay confident in his break and pitch, because that's where he's going to get the outs, Mitch.
Yeah, I think he's letting like whatever dealing with sweat on his hands or the ball slipping or something. He's dealing with something out there mentally.
He's got the ground ball. It goes to. That's a nice job. I thought he was going to go to first, but he didn't. First baseman there does a nice job. Gets the runner at second, and that's out number 2.
That's a well-coached defense there. Pitcher went up the line as if he was going to throw it. I loved every part of that.
So Braxton on with the fielder's choice. It's first and third, 2 outs, and you got Brock Laird at the plate, the shortstop. Strike 1. Good fastball. Seemed to run away from him a little bit there, Mitch. I don't know.
Well, when he was on the mound, he had a bunch of different slots and things he was doing, telling him that he had a sinker, cutter, changeup, all the different things when he was warming up. You only get 8, and he had them all in there.
Runner goes.
We let him take it.
Chose not to throw.
I don't like that, especially with 2 outs. Not a fan.
Go ahead and take a shot.
Take a shot.
You had the pitch to throw too. It was up in the zone.
Yeah, it's 2-0. What's the worst case scenario? Obviously you airmail it, but you got to have confidence in your skill set.
They gave that because nobody came to the bag either.
Yep. Nice play.
Oh man, if he would have turned to try and throw, originally he had a shot, but he looked at third first, which I understand.
I think that was the right move for him, was the way that took him, and he had that shot. The third baseman wasn't paying attention. That's a miss. The shortstop communicated with him, said, hey. Shortstop's a little frustrated with that one.
So the RBI infield single from Brock Laird puts Bossier on the board. It's 2-1. Thetford at the plate, the DH from the left side. We'll see if they try and take, if he goes. It doesn't go. Got 7 stolen bases at the bag at third, so I'd say he's got some good speed.
If you remember what I was talking about in the first game, Brian, about leadoffs at third base, this young man is letting him throw the baseball and then working into his secondary, so he keeps moving, and at contact or after catch, he's actually stopping. I like that because he's working into the play. I think
the strike.
Yeah, I think that's a big deal for like when the ball gets like even if it's in the dirt and it only gets away a little bit. If you're actually moving, you have a good chance of getting there.
Right.
Versus
don't stop your feet.
Don't stop your feet.
Yeah. 2 balls and a strike. If you're flat-footed, it's hard to get going.
Yep.
And that is going to be foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just didn't quite get that barreled. There's a catcher that's aware of his team. His pitcher got to the rubber, and he stopped and looked and goes, hold on, and points out to your left fielder. Relax for a minute, dude.
Yeah, that's what I loved about being a catcher. The focus had to be 100% of the time.
Yeah. Runner goes. And that's popped up. I like the hustle, get to the fence.
Never take anything for granted.
That's a couple of sprints to the fence, so left fielder, let him catch his breath a little bit, definitely. Because if he's got to do it again, he may not be as quick to it.
I think he's got to try to pick him here.
Runner goes. That would have had no chance. They just, good job for the catcher not to let that get past him to the backstop.
I think that would have been a nice time to throw over there.
Right?
Even if it's just to show it. Just show it.
3 balls, 2 strikes. You got an open base. Ooh. That was close.
Number 19, the catcher, Griffin Sibley.
So, fillies are horses, right? You got a filly, a nice filly. So you got the bases full of fillies, full of horses.
Isn't it a female?
Yeah, it's a female
horse?
filly. Yeah, I guess. I'm not a big. I really have no idea what I'm talking about, but yes, it is a female. But brings up Griffin Sibley. Strike 1. Sibley on the year. In the dirt.
These catchers that we have here so far today have been pretty good defensive catchers.
292. He's got a home run and 5 doubles, so still a lot of pop here in the 7-hole, Mitch. Pretty good crowd. Folks traveling, coming out to the ballpark. 1 ball, 2 strikes. This young man is in Iowa, headed to Iowa to Southeastern Community College at the plate here.
It's a long ways away from home.
Yeah. The number 3 hole hitter, Mitch, for this Bossier team, he was the starting first baseman last year for Louisiana Tech University. Oh, he's coming.
What is that for? Oh, he dropped
and the ball pops out. Wow. So what are we going to see here? He lost the ball, Mitch. You can't. Is he going to say he knocked it out? We'll see what the call is here. This is going to be interesting. I'm waiting to score this because the catcher did a great job.
It's got to be a continuance of the play, right? He's got to secure that.
Yeah, you got to finish, and I don't think he did because the ball looks like as soon as he was there to tag him, he starts to slide, and the ball comes out. So it's going to be an interesting call here. I think that's 2 runs right there.
Well, the next thing is, like, I could hear Coach talking about it, and I thought the same thing. If he killed the play, then maybe they're going to call him safe and move him back.
So we're going to get a chat with the
Yeah, I think they're going to move him back as maybe he killed it. So those 2 guys are going to go back and the run scores. Oh, whoa.
So I'm not quite sure what the call was. I'd love to know. Maybe we'll catch it. Maybe we can catch the Blues between innings because I have no idea what the call was.
Why does he get first base?
I have no clue. Oh, somebody. catcher interference.
Now batting number 13.
So that's what he called. It was catcher's interference. I'm listening to the coach over here. So everybody goes back.
Catcher's interference on the hitter.
Yes.
I got you. He ran into the trying to get to the spot.
So catcher's interference, and Sibley goes to first base. Bases are loaded, and Laird is at third. So bases are still loaded, and now it's a tie ball game, 2-2. And we got Britton Pipes at the plate, and it's ball one.
I'm still a little dumbfounded. I'd like to go back maybe if we could watch this game.
I'll tell you,
and look at that.
I don't know where he called the catcher's interference.
Maybe
he stood up. Oh, that's
You
what
hit
it
him?
was. Because he stood up in front and caught that, and you can't do that. You got to let the ball get to you. Because he came to the ball. That's a good call. There you go, 1-1. And that's what I think the coach said over here. I was hoping nobody saw that, but Blue did. And he saw when the catcher came to the ball, you got to let you interfered with the batter's ability to swing the bat. So, good call by the officials. That's a great job of officiating right there, Mitch.
Yeah, I think the field had that.
Yep.
The C slot, whatever Blue's in now, out towards shortstop position.
2 balls and a strike. 2-2 ball game. Bases loaded. 2 outs. 3-1, and Cagle is laboring at this point. I'd say he's probably up around the 30 pitch mark, Mitch.
Yeah, this pitch right here is huge.
3-1. Don't want to walk that run in.
Well, if you're a hitter, you're looking for one pitch only.
Yeah.
And that three as he walks him here, that 3-1 count, you're looking for the cookie to send it 6 miles. And if he doesn't give it, it's still a strike, you take it, because now you're 3-2 bases loaded, 2 outs. That runner from first now could score on the ball into the gap. So I think with, moves like that, the 3-1 pitches in that situation, it's pretty important.
I love to see, pitchers, and does he is this young man here, is he confident enough in it? But when you have confidence in a secondary pitch right there, when everybody knows, man, 3-1, it's base loaded, I got to throw. Are you confident? Can I throw that secondary pitch for a strike?
He could have thrown it as a get-me-over. He didn't have to maybe throw it as a perfect
Maybe
pitch.
catch him. I think, you're sitting on a fastball there.
Yeah, no, there's nothing else you're looking at, so you can throw me a get-me-over and spin it. I don't think the young man has lost confidence. I think he's maybe a little bit bummed on some of the situational stuff that's happened.
No, I'm not saying he lost confidence. I'm just saying, do you have the confidence?
Yeah, well, no, I get that, but he's you could see him still trying to work through this.
Yep.
And we'll see, because he's still got his work cut out for him.
Yeah, he's bottom of the order here. Jackson Jones, the 9-hitter. I don't think it gets any better. This young man's going to Louisiana Tech as well.
How do you like that for your 9-hitter?
Right? Woo-hoo-hoo. He's starting to, he hasn't, I think he's lost a little command of the fastball here as he's gotten to the bottom of the order. Everything is up high, which means he's rushing to the plate. Got to settle down and just slow yourself down a bit.
Yeah, he's also not on the same page with his catcher right now. You see him shaking quite a bit, and it's not a purposeful shake. It's a shake. I like that. I like Coach coming in there and be like, he walks this kid, you're getting first pitch heater. I always tell my guys too, like if you're on a mound and you're struggling a little bit to find some pitches, just throw something different. Not a changeup, nothing like that. Maybe something that spins, and just throw get me over. Whatever happens. And trying to get your feel for your pitching back.
2 balls and a strike. Does it again, and see, back to back, he slowed himself down a little bit there, Mitch, and got those strikes.
He also went to his glove. I'm not sure if he was wiping something on it. Or
Or that's wrong, dude. That's
he's just
wrong,
wiping his
man.
fingers off because the turf doesn't work.
That's wrong.
Oh, you did.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
That's the thing about playing on turf is that balls do get slick fast.
Yes, you're right. You're right. You got action in the bullpen over here for Pontotoc. Fastball, and that is, I think that hit one of the RVs.
Yeah, we'll have to
That's
do
what
that
it sounded
again.
like.
I heard something.
Yeah. Ouch, kabibble.
Ouch, kabibble. How do you spell that?
Ouchcabibble.
No K, like kibble?
No.
You can spell it how you want. I wouldn't even know any different.
Oh, I think that's got a chance. And is foul. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's a foul ball. And look, he was already at third base. He was trucking.
That is a real Bermuda Triangle over there, boy.
Wow.
That was intense.
That was close. I think you got to spin it up there, Mitch. I don't think you can give him another fastball here. I really don't.
Well, he hasn't shown his ability to throw it for like his heaters for strikes.
Right.
So I think if he throws another one and he fouls it off, you probably go to it. But you got to live and die by it. So better throw your best one.
Woo! Back to the fastball. I mean, I got to try and get him out front.
You know, he also may not feel like he's got it. So if he doesn't feel like he's got his curveball and he doesn't have confidence like you talked about earlier, maybe he doesn't throw it.
Right.
But as a hitter, I'm thinking probably right, like opposite field, try to hit it backside, and you're not going to beat me in, right? They're playing him that way anyways. You might as well just look backside and adjust.
Fastball fouled off. It's a great at bat here by Jackson.
Yeah, this is tough on the pitcher, too, because he's already had a long inning as it begins with. And so here you got a guy that's going to get into the 10-pitch at bat. And I feel like he's, won this thing. Like, even coach is talking about, like, even hearing him, he's probably thinking curveball's got to come here. But he's got to throw it for a strike, so you're only looking at one spot.
That's right. Not to be too anxious and chase. 3-2. Fastball. Over the heart of the plate. And that's going to clear the bases. Jackson with a 3 RBI stand-up double.
Bossier's going to have to get their arm back up and get him loose. It's a long inning for this young man on the bump.
Center fielder Cole.
He's still out there too. Like he still got his stuff. It's just been a real long inning for Riley.
But I'm sorry. I just think I don't understand that. You kept throwing fastball after fastball after fastball after. You got to do something. Even if you walk him, I give up 1 run to. You just handed that man a double. He was all over your fastball, and you just kept pumping fastballs. I don't understand that.
I think that one's on Riley too. Because
I agree.
At the end of the day, he kept shaking, right? So I think the coach wanted it. I think catcher wanted it. I'm actually shocked he's still in there.
So we're back to the top of the order with Cole Schnell, who popped out to the second baseman, takes ball 1.
And see, that was your off speed, so he doesn't have a feel for that. But again, I'm going back to this and saying that I probably would have pulled him after that last double. Simply just to keep his pitch count down, and I can bring him back.
Yeah. 2 balls and a strike, or excuse me, 2 balls, no strikes. Showed the bunt, trying to bunt for a hit, looked like.
I think it might have been for show.
Show and a no-go. I
For
like
show.
that. This young man here at the top's at a D1 JUCO as well, LSU Eunice in Louisiana. And that ball is driven over the fence. That's a home run. That's a home run.
He's hurt too.
Yeah. He had it in his glove too, Mitch. He almost brought that back, and he's down. And Cole Snell, I think it was going out, and he almost pulled it back, and it's over the fence. A 2-run shot for Cole Snell. And it's an 8-0 ball game. Or 8-2 ball game. Excuse me, 8-2 ball game. Hope the young man is all right.
Look at the big fella holding his britches up. He's about to lose them. So is mine. I'm all right with it.
That's the trainer.
Yeah, if I'm out there trucking like that too, I guarantee I'd be holding my britches up. By the time I got out there, I probably lost 4 or 5 pounds.
Oh, man, that's tough. We'll take a moment here, and we'll grab a drink of water as the trainer takes a look at this young man, and we'll be right back.
Looks like he's up on his 2 feet now, so that's good. That's a good sign. I think maybe just got the wind knocked out of him, maybe his shoulder or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's looking for the baseball.
So he is. It is over the fence. 2-run homer. It's almost. Oh, it looks like he might be coming out of the game. He might be dealing with a little concussion. Oh no.
Looks like
No,
he's
he's
staying
staying
in the
in.
game, Mitch. So he's up. I think it was something on the shoulder. It probably kind of bent wrong. I mean, he hit that wall pretty hard.
This is what I love about high school baseball and the kind of the level that we're in. He's like, I'm not coming out of this game. I don't care what the score is. I am going to try to help my team.
He just about stole that from him.
Yeah, that would have been awesome.
That'd have been a heck of a catch.
We didn't need to send that into ESPN.
But instead, Bossier's hung 8 here in the bottom, and here comes, and we are getting the pitch and change. Not quite sure
Looks like
why
number
that didn't happen a little sooner.
Yeah, a little sooner. Number 14, Tyler Richardson, is coming in for post 16.
I don't mean sooner as, I mean just if you're going to make that change, you could have done it while they're over there taking care of the young man. Tyler Richardson has got 9 innings pitched. 5.44 ERA, a .133 opponent batting average, and a 1.55 WHIP. The walks have been an issue in 9 innings, 10 base on balls, so he's got a little over 1 walk per 9, or per inning per 9. So it's going to be interesting. I don't know how you slow this team down, Mitch.
The young man that just got done pitching for post 16, I really liked the way that he went about his business. Maybe a little unlucky, not finding his curveball. He had it early. In the first couple of batters, he had that curveball because he showed the ability to, get that over for strikes early, but he couldn't finish. And then, he's trying to get cute with it, and I think just lost it.
See, and I think as a pitcher, and as any time, and I think this is what's tough. It is tough. If you are unwilling to throw that secondary pitch, you start having, and confidence, and things, and what we talk about, confidence and stuff. Okay, it doesn't necessarily matter. Just you start thinking to yourself, I can't throw that here. I can't. Yes, you can. You got to throw it. Even if you just make them think that you're still going to throw it, even if you hit them in the hip, I don't care.
Yeah, you can't give up on your arsenal.
Right.
Right. And I know that's what you meant earlier when you were talking about confidence. And don't give up on your ability to throw the pitches that probably got you here. There's a reason why you're starting this game, and you execute your pitch, and that's what it comes down to. And if you don't have a feel, find the feel. So, like, if you have to wipe your hands somewhere different, find rosin somehow, whatever you have to do to be able to flip that up there, because at the end of the day, you can't keep letting guys sit on your stuff.
No.
And that's what he did in that at-bat with the bases loaded, with the lefty up, and then he obviously tattooed that ball in the left center field. And that was just setting up for disaster, and you even said it. At some point, he's going to get burned by it. He could have thrown a slower fastball for all that cared.
Right?
You don't have to throw a you don't have to throw a curveball. You could have just thrown a slower
and I think
fastball.
That's sometimes the mentality. I got to keep pumping gas. Well, at some point, this team can hit a fastball.
Clearly.
That's clear.
8, Hudson Brignac.
He went 2/3 of an inning, walked 3, 4 hits, 8 runs, 8 earned, and Cagle goes out of the ball game. Richardson in. Hudson Brignac at the plate takes ball 1. This is the 11th hitter of the bottom of the first inning. Strike on the inside, 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, and they've done. There was 2 outs. Easton Sanders was the second out, and since then, they've done all that damage with 2. It is over. Not before they get 8. We head to the top of the second, 8-2 Phillies.
A heartfelt thank you to our Platinum.
At the plate, the catcher, Benton Burks, swings and misses, strike one.
We don't have audio.
At the plate, Benton Burks, the catcher, swings, strike two. Three straight fastballs, three straight swings, and that's a K.
All right.
Number one.
Number 21, first
3 of
baseman
9.
Jackson Harmon.
3 of 9. I'm about to jinx him though right here.
Those to me, if you're going to strike out the side, you do it on 9 pitches. That's pretty good.
That's
But
pretty
it's not an
fantastic.
immaculate. I don't buy that stuff.
What's an immaculate inning? 3 pitches, 3 outs?
3 pitches, 3 outs. You do that. Give me that all day long. Third base on a big up.
A little too soon.
Couldn't pick it. It kind of eased that throw over there.
Number 12.
Yeah, coach. You could see
second
coach over there
baseman
trying to coach him
Jason
through that. He
Moss.
said, "Throw that on the line and give him the short hop, so that he gets, or give him the long hop." And so that's what coach was over there chirping about, was give him that hop to help him out over there at first base. I think he should have picked it anyways. He's a little early on the,
Yeah.
trying
Agreed.
to receive it, but because he could have probably stayed a little bit deeper and created the long hop instead of going to get it.
Back to the top of the order here in John Gray Moore. Oh, no. Bottom of the order. Cason Moss takes strike one. I thought this young man has come out and thrown pretty well for sitting that long, Mitch.
Yeah, I think he was over there. I was wondering if he was getting loose over there, and we heard a couple baseballs. Maybe it was plyos or something hitting the wall over there. He got himself kind of back into it. But that 8-run inning allowed him just to relax, because what he's throwing right now, you could see why his whip's at .5. Oh, Steve Reich. That's one of
That
my
looked like a cricket pitch.
That's one of my favorite things, is when you'll see that in the big leagues. They throw a 55-footer and he'll frame it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just trying to get lucky.
And that's out of play.
It's one of my
1
favorite
ball, 2 strikes.
things about the Cardinals does, like when there's a foul ball goes, that fan is from O'Fallon, Missouri, or that fan is from Steelville, Missouri, or something like that. He'll talk about the cities.
Good curveball.
I thought the catcher gave up on that a little bit, didn't really stick it. I don't know if maybe he just come out of his shoes knowing that was strike 3.
Number 42, John Morrison.
I like this young man.
Thing of it is, still, too, he's only a senior in high school.
Yeah, like
That's crazy.
you were watching the MLB draft and how they were drafting all these high school shortstops and stuff, and I think it was like the 14th overall pick was from Tennessee. He was their shortstop, who was already a massive man, and hits tanks, and
That's away from the catcher.
he hits the baseball pretty well, and he's like 6'3", 6'4", like 220.
Yeah.
And Tony was like, "Wait till he gets his manpower." And I'm like, "Dude, looks like
Wait
a
till he gets his
25-year-old right now. He's
Gee,
20."
Pete, I think he's already got it, bro.
Yeah, I'm like, these guys get bigger, but it just, what I think you're seeing is when we see some of these athletes out here, how the shape that they're in.
That's a good pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I told you, it reminds me of Martin. Because Martin, I thought, threw the best slider I seen all of last year on the high school baseball field. That slider that he has is dirty. And Carter Martin from Wharton.
Home of the whack. Had to do that. I just
Just like that?
just like that.
Were you a WAC fan for college? Baseball, football?
No.
No, not a Western Athletic Conference guy?
That's old. And blew it right by him.
See ya.
for he struck out the side here.
Hey, that's a little Louisiana.
Blue Bayou. We head to the bottom of the second inning. Score 8-2.
Yes.
Bossier.
It's gonna be a good one.
It's gonna be a good one.
Definitely a different type of process.
Cut down or freeze up.
Being a coach's son.
Jackson, of course, they keep retooling. One stone to base, a hit by pitch. Oh my goodness. All right, folks, we appreciate you joining us here. If you like what you're seeing today, please think about subscribing. Hit the dinger next to it. It's not a home run, but it is notifications for upcoming episodes of our podcasts. Baseball Talk, The Hitting Zone, featuring my co-host here, Mitch Thomas. We have Baseball Moms. Shoot, what else, Mitch? Got all kind of stuff.
Keep Climbing.
Keep Climbing podcast with Brett Graves. We'll see. I hope to get Baseball 101 back in the mix as well. Got a lot going on here. We hope to be the most comprehensive youth baseball talk in the Midwest. Join us each weekday, 3 p.m. Central Standard Time for our podcasts. And, hey, we hope you're enjoying our live stream here of the Mid-South Regional Championships. We've got number 11, Easton Sanders.
Perfect
That was pretty
timing.
good, right?
Yeah.
That was weird. Easton Sanders, and as I said a moment ago, this young man he's back. He was the starting first baseman at Louisiana Tech this past season. This young man hit .479 this year for Bossier. 588 on base and an 854 slug.
That's better than the 790 something that you had earlier. Is that
Ball one.
1300 OPS?
Yeah. Maybe 14.
Maybe 1400?
Yeah, because it's 588 and 854.
Yeah, he's 14 something.
1 ball, 1 strike. 12 doubles, 2 home runs, 25 ribbies. He's only struck out 8 times, too, Mitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bat the ball skills, if you have that ability, can go a long ways. Little 2-strike approach here.
I like how he's got his foot open there just to stay short. I like that approach with 2 strikes. Did you see that?
Yeah, I got a player who does the same thing, but it says back foot usually. He doesn't really focus on his front foot.
Quicker to get your hips open there.
Oh, I don't disagree with it. It's just a little different. You don't always see it. Typical 2-strike approach is a no-strike kind of vibe, but
and it is a no stride. He just, I think I like the fact that he opens that front side a little bit so he can get himself through. And he couldn't. Had him 1-2, and he couldn't keep that fastball into the zone. That was interesting.
Number 11, number 3,
Kid is shredded.
Dylan Braxton.
shortstop for Bossier.
Oh yeah.
He don't miss the gym.
Dylan Braxton reached on the fielder's choice his first time, scored a run, throw over his late.
That's because he was standing on the bag already.
Yeah. That's why I did. Just kind of said what I said.
That'll help you.
Oh. Interesting. Coach is giving signs from the dugout.
Yeah. That's
Got
going to
the
be
third
me.
base coach.
It's going to be me here in the future.
You just sitting on a bucket?
Giving signs. I got to stay out of the sun.
1 ball, 1 strike.
I got too much pre-cancer, skin cancer stuff on me.
Absolutely,
So
buddy.
I've got to
gotta
take
stay
care
out
of
of
it.
the sun.
Yeah. This is the one thing I love to
See,
do.
now there, right there, I don't see this kid going at all. He had 1 step. That is not a lead. Now that is.
Well, he got a good jump on his secondary last time, so I could see him going.
Well, just gave him the bag on the wild pitch.
If you watch this game later on and you're not watching this game live, watch how many pass balls that we've had today from 1 knee on the ground.
Yeah.
That
catcher
ball's
can't
not
get
even
up.
that high.
No.
That's chest high, and we still can't catch baseballs. I'm not, again, this isn't to pick on people. You see this in the big leagues. This 1 knee catching thing, it's like if you have these inconsistencies, and I think there's value to it, but we've seen numerous pass balls today simply because you can't get up.
Yeah.
You know, and it drives me bonkers that you can throw a neck-high fastball and the ball hits a backstop. It does. You don't want to give up free bases, and that is a free base in my opinion. You can't keep giving them to them.
That's shallow, and that is going to drop in between the second baseman and right fielder. That's one of those bloopers, and that's because this team can hit the ball so deep. You got to play deep.
Well, you do, and then the thing is like when you miss, that's what happens because you got such a big swing on a ball and you missed. That's the
result.
Can you imagine if he'd have just tried to?
Right.
You know what I mean? That ball's probably a can of corn, routine second baseman maybe.
Brock Laird to the plate. He has singled, has an RBI, run scored, and a stolen base in his first at bat. He filled up the stat sheet right there, Mitch.
Mm-hmm.
And that stays up in the zone, ball 1.
That right fielder coming in on a ball after he just banged into the fence the last inning comes out. Yeah, I was like, oh, somebody talk out there. Then after the ball got down, he actually jumped over the second baseman, so I guess he's doing all right.
3 o'clock game today is the Missouri State champions, Moberly, the Sixers. Ooh, big hack. That's a daddy hack right there.
He tried to park that. That baseball bat went straight in the air.
Moberly will be taking on, I believe they got Pittsburgh. Post 64, the Patriots out of Kansas.
Let's double check. I could do that for you because I got the, it says the Mo champ versus the Oklahoma champ.
So it's Ada. They got the Braves. Washington's playing Pittsburgh at 7.
Yep.
Base stolen. Two balls and a strike. Stolen base, second and third. Brock Laird's sitting pretty right here, Mitch. Again, I would not give this kid a fastball right here. Even if he's sitting on an off speed, I got to make him try and chase something. Well, he got the fastball up enough to where it didn't hurt him.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure that he doesn't seem like his sequence and on time is there. I think he's waiting to see what the baseball's doing and then trying to commit because he's late. You know, and I look at that and I'm going, well, that's what I'm perceiving as him being late.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 on. There is nobody out here in the bottom of the second, and that is a great job by the catcher.
He's gone to his 2-strike approach too.
Yeah, he's got that big wide stance.
Yeah. I think everybody has to figure out where they want to be with their 2-strike approach, because I think it's different for, a little bit of everybody. You got to be as comfortable as you can, and sometimes that's too big of a stride for some.
So walk, base hit, walk, and the bases are again loaded for the Bossier Phillies.
Designated hitter.
We got no activity in the bullpen for the Red Sox.
He's hanging this one to dry.
Abel Thetford, the DH, walked and scored a run.
Sometimes I guess you got to get a feel for the game and kind of where the Red Sox are at right now. This might be his game for the rest of the day. Taking those lumps. That stuff happens in baseball.
That's what you call unfortunate, right?
That's what you call unfortunate.
It's like, what? Man, thanks, Coach.
you just think about this stuff everywhere, right? Like Dylan Cease the other day against the Cardinals and the Padres. He's like 3-10, been giving up 6 runs or something a game, and goes out and shut down. And then just baseball's just a funny game. You got to keep playing extremely hard.
It is. I don't know how the Dodgers lost to the Cardinals the other night.
Yeah, they made up for it last night.
Yeah, they did.
The battle of field goals.
And it's nothing to get. The Cardinals just right now,
they're not good.
They're just not. They got all the young guys in the bullpen, seeing who's going to flesh out, right? You can see everything they've done. Oh, that was a daddy hack. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And speaking of the Cardinals, and I think it's interesting, that you didn't move a Donovan, you didn't move a
Newt Barr,
right.
Gorman, Walker, Scott, all of them.
Well, I wouldn't see them moving the 2 that I would have thought maybe Newt Barr and Donovan.
I don't think you can move Donnie. I think he brings too much value to the team. I could have seen a Burleson, even though he's one of your better lefty hitters. But hey, if it doesn't wow you, don't make a change. You can let Chaim Bloom maybe make that change, and if he wanted to, maybe that should have happened because he is inheriting that team.
And that is in the air.
That might go.
And that's carrying, and it's off the wall. He had no idea where that baseball was. He lost that. That's a son. That son right there, he lost that big time, Mitch, and got turned around and drops at the base of the wall. And that is one of the longest singles I've ever seen.
Well, he kind of had to, right? You can't.
Had to, because honestly,
take off.
I'm thinking that's a catchable baseball, and everybody knows. It's just unfortunate.
Well, it actually, with the way that the ball's been carrying out today, I thought that had a chance to sneak, and it did. It landed just in front of the fence.
10-2 now. Oh, and it's popped up. He lets it drop, and he is out. Boy, when he let that drop and not caught it, I thought he might be able to catch it, but he got him.
Heck, I'd almost, with that kind of spin, if he was going to let it drop, you almost want the catcher to get it with how much spin it had on. It's coming back to the foul line or fair line, whatever you call it.
Right.
I'm not sure I like him letting that ball drop, especially with all that spin that's on there. I will tell you this much, though. I do like the bunt.
Yeah, Sibley.
Well, let's score some runs.
Gets the bunt down. Sachs puts everybody into scoring position for Britton Pipes, who walked and scored a run. It's ball 1.
I can tell you.
How about that? Pipes, right?
He's got a pitch.
And he is a pitcher.
He
He's
has
playing
to
third
pitch.
base, backup outfielder in third base. He's at the University of Houston, Victoria, or heading that way. A backup outfielder, third baseman here for the Phillies.
It is tough to stay in the game when you are the Red Sox defense, when you have a pitcher that's, very inconsistent.
Yeah.
And I think that's the hardest part, and why baseball sometimes can be a little bit boring, is when you got a guy that just cannot fill up the zone. And I tell you, it may be worse than watching paint dry.
Or grass grow.
Oh, man. Which one's worse? Grass or?
I think the grass, because you can't see it.
But if it rains, that like the next day
Yeah.
it's going to get a little taller. So
You
you
got
just
to sit in the rain.
That's true. Depends how hot it is, I guess.
Oh, mercy. That's into the wiffle ball.
That's what they're
stadium.
doing over there.
Yeah, it's wiffle ball. That's into the wiffle ball stadium over there.
Oh, I see it now.
Yep, playing some wiffle ball.
Coach Mayer, shout out Coach Mayer. He used to play really competitive Yellow Bats League. Called himself like Johan Wiffle Balls or Wiffle Hand Santana or something like that was his name. If you can remember how good Johan Santana was.
I do.
Yeah, and he called them Wiffle Hands.
3 balls, 2 strikes to Britton Pipes, base open. There's only 1 out, so I don't know if, but heck, the Jackson kid hit the double. I mean, you think about an open base with a 9-hole hitter, but. And that's flown into right field. It's going to be deep enough to get a run home, and the throw comes into third, but not in time. Sack fly.
Well, that bunt got you a run there.
It did. So they get 3 more here so far. It's 11-2. They still got 1 out there with 2 outs.
Look how good his haircut is. The boy's got himself a fresh haircut. My fellow Ginger.
Jackson Jones, who doubled, cleared the bases in the first. I would say the Phillies are probably feeling pretty good about themselves about right now.
Yeah, and I think what we saw with that little sacrifice bunt or whatever what that was an opportunity to maybe get up big so that you can cut this game short, save some of your bullets.
And, in the first 2 innings, Mitch, everybody's been through the lineup. They've been through the lineup twice. That's just impressive.
It is.
Everybody's got a bat, 2 bats in the first 2 innings, 2 at-bats. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, there's times where I don't get through a lineup twice and stuff we do in the summertime.
Right? Three balls, no strikes to Jackson Jones. Three balls and a strike.
I like what the on-deck hitter just said. Want a hit.
Absolutely, why not?
Well, even if it's 3-0, you still got to get in time, right? So act like you want it.
At the knees, 3-2. And the walk sets up Mr. Snell, who had the home run in the
Center fielder.
This is his third
Snell.
at bat here in the first 2 innings of this game, Mitch. Had a little wrong foot, but not far enough away. Strike one to Snell. On base is Brignac.
Holy moly. Turn the page. If you don't know what that means, look it up. There you go.
No balls, 2 strikes. Let's see if he's been in this space, and this is where you've got to be able to put hitters away.
Got to.
Especially good hitters. And it got to go back to first. And here it looks like Richardson, you know, what's he playing with here? Where's your off speed? Can you throw it? Threw another fastball, went up in the zone. What's your out pitch?
Ideally is your off speed here. But again, another guy with the 2-strike approach, foot open. And it's a really good hitting team and tough to strike out. You're starting to click for all of us.
Ground ball, shortstop, deep in the hole. Not enough. That's a speed right there, man, by Snell. Infield single. And Thetford scores from third.
Number 8, second baseman.
And it looks like we're going to have another pitching change. Richardson. It's going to be done for the afternoon. Or, yeah, we are in the afternoon. Number 5-6. Number 6.
Will Cavaness. Caviness. Cavaness. Yeah? That's what I'm going with. Yeah, that's what I'm going with. Cavi. He's got to have a nickname like that, right?
I would think.
Cavi. Is that like a hockey nickname, something?
So we don't have any pitching stats on Mr. Cavaness, so.
Those are first for everybody today, huh?
I'm telling you, this one is, I think this one is just what it is, Mitch.
This may be
got a 12-2 lead here. You got 2 on with 2 outs, and if you burn any more pitching, you're in serious trouble.
Yep, here comes your position player.
Yeah.
I think this is a move that when you're looking at what post 16 has left.
What was it back in the day? It was Jose Oquendo.
Yeah, the old secret weapon. Played all 9 positions in one game.
Yeah. So first and second, and for his pleasure, he gets Brignac, who's 1 for 2. He singled in the first inning, scored a run, flew out to the center fielder, pretty deep.
What are the run limits here today for this event? I know it's typically 10 after.
I know. I think 15 does come into it, but I don't think it's. I think it might be. I think there is a 15 rule, and then 10 after 5.
I got you.
I think it's just the 2. Hey.
We can ask.
So that's what I thought. It is just 10 after 5.
We might run out of daylight before this. It's been a long day for him then.
Talking to the official, one of the officials here for American Legion, and that is Bowl 3, Mitch. And he is definitely the, that looks like, who's the guy with the Dodgers? Oh, gosh, I should know this. It's on the IL right now. The Swiss Army knife for the Dodgers. Kike Hernandez.
I thought he was gone.
He's
I thought he went back to Boston or something like
Oh,
that.
no. He's on the IL. That's what this looks like right here. He's throwing the old ephus up there at about 30 miles an hour. And it's rocketed back. Oh, nice stop by the second baseman, diving, and ends the inning. So Sanders grounds into the fielder's choice, and we head to the top of the third inning, 12-2, Bossier Phillies.
With one-of-a-kind subs, wings, and much more. Eat, drink, and enjoy from our concession stand. Brought to you.
Folks, high tech, high impact. This inning is powered by Premier Pitching Performance. Premier designed a cutting-edge comprehensive assessment approach. They did that to decrease the risk of injury and also improve performance with personalized strength recovery and pitching programs. If you're going to train the right way. Train smarter at one of Premier's facilities or remotely with a certified coach. Want to level up your game? Make sure you visit premierpitching.com and start your journey to dominate the zone. All right, Mitch. What do these boys from Arkansas need to do here?
Arkansas?
Did I say Arkansas?
You did say Arkansas.
I
16?
did. It's Mississippi. What do these boys from Mississippi need to do here?
Throw strikes.
No, they're at the plate.
Throw strikes.
They got to do something offensively, though.
Yeah, like I said in the last game, you have to compete because you're still playing in this tournament. So
Right.
You're still fighting for tomorrow.
Right.
You know, so you do want to do that. And I know I'm being sarcastic there, but really what it is you have to change the tone of what's in the dugout. This is not on the coach.
2-0. No, it's not. You're right.
You know, so that this is up to the players that they're going to have to dig deep and just go for it. And what do they have to lose right now? They're down 10. Take big swings. Don't worry about balls and strikes. And if you go at 3 pitches, you go out in 3 pitches. Fight.
And I do think you're right. I do think it starts in the dugout with the attitude. You know, you can't come back in there and just sit and go, oh, it's over.
Well, nobody feels sorry for you.
No.
Who here? I mean, I feel sorry for my backside. I'm tired of sitting. But you know, for me, it's about competing and not giving up, not going in that dugout, not trying to fight for something. And maybe you're not invested in the game, and that's maybe all right. But you got to be invested in each other.
Ground ball to the second baseman. Out number 1. So that was, and again, another long inning here for the pitcher. He comes out and he goes 3-1, but gets the ground ball, finds it, gets it done.
And it's got to be frustrating too, because I think about how good this young man is. I actually would have thought about maybe even pulling him after that second inning and sending somebody else out. But I guess if your thought is to burn him now, you just burn him all the way.
Let him go.
Let him pitch the whole game if you're going to burn him like that. But I think he only had like 38 through the first 2 or something like that.
It's not a lot. Yeah, it's not a lot.
And I, that allows him to come back the next day to throw. Not saying that you would use him, but what if he could close out a game tomorrow, or, you need to pitch him in the first game of winner's bracket.
Ground ball to the shortstop. 2 outs. So a couple of ground balls, and brings up Will Cavanis, who had the two RBI triple in the first inning when things were on the looking up.
It feels like such a long time ago.
It does, doesn't it?
It does. I think third base coach for Mississippi's feeling the same way. There's nothing that you could do. I hate that feeling as a coach.
Right.
There's not a move you can make. There's not a pitcher you can bring in the game to fix it because you're not burning anybody else that's going to help you tomorrow. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
exactly.
It's just like, man, you literally have to take a lump here.
3-0. So you've put your DH in the game. So I'm not quite sure if we're getting attacked or, you know.
This might be the wrong place to do that at.
That's an interesting scenario here. We've got something going on with the PA system right when that pitch was thrown. No pitch, so it's 3-0. And that is ball 4. That was something else.
Now batting
Felt like it was a countdown.
I like that. Good hustle, Blue. Good hustle. Way to get in there. Whiteside struck out his first at bat. Starts him off with a curveball there, Mitch. Strike 1.
Yeah, well, he just threw 5 fastballs, and didn't throw a strike. Well, the one he threw a strike with didn't count. So,
right.
We talked about it earlier. Literally flip something else up there.
Does it again, misses in. 1 ball, 1 strike. I agree. You got to try. You can't be afraid not to throw your secondary pitches. Even if it's not working, you got to work towards finding it. And at some point, especially when you're sitting on a fastball, you know that's all you got left. It's hard to beat somebody if they know it's coming. Ooh, no.
It's all right.
No, you got to be. He had to take that base. He was on his way back to first. That ball's in the dirt. You got to get a better read on that. You're down 10. Get yourself in scoring position. Bauer helped him out there, though. Chucked it to the backstop.
Sweat bees are out.
Oh, yes, they are.
I got them on. They keep landing on my ear or in my kneecap.
So back-to-back walks for Bauer, and brings up Adam Smith, the shortstop. He's had a couple of. He's getting to that ball deep in the pocket, but just doesn't seem to have the arm strength to make that throw.
Well, to be fair for this young man, I think he does. It just happens to be that, one, they're faster.
Yeah.
And they're deep in the hole. But for most people, they're probably base hits anyways.
Agreed.
It's getting through because he did such a good job of getting there. He can't set his feet either. He's throwing off his back foot.
So what you're saying, and that ball is going to get through. Nice job there. Good piece of hitting. Station to station.
I will tell you, I really like how well coached this team is from Louisiana.
everybody to the right places.
Well, it's moving parts. It's fluid, you know, and it's like, okay, this guy went here, I'm going to go here. Let me throw you a little one hopper, you know, like just feels like good fundamental baseball.
Agreed.
Which I'm going to go on a line and say limit and say they play 21 games in a summer, but I bet they practice 42 of those days too. I don't think you get like this without practicing together.
Benton Burks, the catcher at the plate. It's ball 1. So I don't think the long inning has affected him in any way this way. I think it's just, you know, he's had a little trouble finding the strike zone in this inning.
Well, we're going into this. You have a whip that's a half,
right?
You know, and then that obviously that whip has gone up in this game, but you know, I don't know what it is. It could be the turf, could be the sweat, the humidity. You'd think that down in Louisiana there's enough humidity down there.
That was a very good curveball right there for strike 2. There it is, going to the off speed, finding something that will get you a strike. Fastball is driven into the gap and going to get down, and it's to the wall. Burks on his way to second, and Burks clears the bases with a 2-out stand-up double. And there's a pulse in the Pontotoc dugout.
Well, you asked what they needed to do to get back into this ball game, and that was, my answer was to throw strikes. Well, they did, and they hit strikes. So I guess that's what you need to do too. Hit strikes.
3 RBIs for Benton Burks. Makes it a 12-5 ball game. Strike 1 now to Jackson Harmon, first baseman. He reached on an error and stole a base. Or went to second on a wild pitch, I'm sorry. So 1 ball, 1 strike. That ball was well hit.
Both baseballs that have been hit hard by that Red Sox team has been opposite field. And maybe that's the approach that this team needs to start thinking about.
Right. And that's
foul. Heads up.
Well, it's going to be hard. I don't think they're going to turn his fastball around too much.
But he's not throwing in the inside half either.
No.
So there ain't no reason to even cheat inside, you know. If you are, you know, turn on, hit you in the hip or whatever. But at the end of the day, I'm just thinking probably hitting the ball at the second baseman all day.
Ooh, just got a piece of it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Little life over in the dugout.
That's what happens when you get a double. Bases clearing.
Yeah. Wake you up a little bit.
You get a little life back.
Another one in the and is down. Burks chugging around and is going to score on the RBI single from Jackson Harmon.
Number 12, Kason Moss.
Brings out Coach Peavy. They've cut it in half.
They have cut it in half.
I like it.
They are not intimidated by
like
the young man on the mound either, you know, and they're going up there. And but again, this approach with the last couple of hitters has been opposite field, and he's going to live out there. Go ahead and throw it, and if you think in that direction, you're going to be able to have adjustability to his off speed. Therefore, you know, once he sneaks that fastball back in there, you just put a barrel on it and watch the baseball fly, and that's exactly what has happened this inning in the double and the single. Both those balls are hit hard, but not the swings were, let me get the barrel to the baseball as quick as I can, and good things can happen.
Good things can happen, Mitch.
But you got to put a barrel on it. You put the end of the bat on it, probably not good. You put the handle on it, you definitely got some sore hands.
That's what is one of those ouch kabibbles.
Ouch kabibbles. I hope I remember that.
Case and Moss.
Tell that to my 9-year-olds.
Yeah.
They'll like that.
Ouch kabibble. Case and Moss, 267 hitter. He's got 2 ribbies. Take strike 1. Another young man going to Holmes Community College. A 155 ranking in the old PBR. And that's a high chopper and short way. Nice job by the shortstop. They strand 1, but they get 4. They cut the lead in half. We head to the bottom of the 3rd inning with the score 12-6, Bossier Phillies.
Your foul ball sponsor for this game is Griffin Baseball. Since 2011, Griffin's Baseball has been helping players become the best that they can be at every level of the game. That's Griffin's Baseball.
A lot of times when we often think about an athlete's capacity for a skill, we often view it as this lens of kind of this performance versus health, back and forth, when in reality, capacity for a skill, let's take something as simple as a lead leg block and being able to be stable on that land leg. Stability on that land leg has such profound effects on what goes on up the chain as the delivery progresses. If I don't have enough strength output, power output, on that land leg to be stable, it's not only going to affect performance, but it's going to affect my health as well. And so that comprehensive assessment process that we take with these athletes is going to figure out where you fall on that continuum.
We want to thank Brett Graves and Premier Pitching Performance for being the sponsor here at the Mid-South Regional Championships, because if you're serious about development, Mitch, you got to head to premierpitching.com, where data meets dominance. Got to dominate.
Got to deliver.
Right? And they do their programs. We got a chance to call the games out at the PCDL, which is the Premier Collegiate Development League for Premier Pitching, and the data is there, the stats. They work with the kids, and you can see, especially with the pitchers, what they're working on, where they're going. Young man from Mississippi, Calvin Robinson, good fastball. Early on, he was struggling to locate, but by the end, man, that kid was nails.
I got a chance to watch him.
Yeah, Jack Bretschneider, fantastic. Worked very hard. Pitcher of the year in the PCDL.
And he's just a sophomore, right, in high school?
Jack Bretschneider? No, he just graduated. He's heading to college.
Oh, is there somebody in there that's a sophomore?
Jake is a junior, I believe, or he's a senior this year. No, he's
Okay.
at 2026. His younger brother Jake. Yeah. Okay, Dylan Braxton at the plate. Braxton is reached on the fielder. He's 1 for 2. Got the single, scored twice. Reached on the fielder's choice. And we got the ephus in full motion here, Mitch. And we got a 3-0 count. That's definitely the Kike Hernandez. Ooh. That's a 40-mile-an-hour fastball right there.
I'm like, Coach, can I swing for it?
And that's a rope. Oh, and misplayed.
Here we go.
Oh, and this could be. That took quite the hop off that grass, Mitch. I've never seen it hop that high.
Not in grass. It must
right?
have hit
Number 4.
must have hit one of them ruts out there or something.
So a triple.
The right fielder that got his hands up, he's like, dude, like, what am I supposed to do?
You don't think that's going to happen on grass. You don't.
You got to tell him to take a knee, keep it in front.
Brock Laird at the plate takes ball 1. You know, you got it's interesting. You got 4 runs. It's 12-6. It looks like Coach Cummings is leaving Cavanis out there.
He has to.
You didn't come back to another pitcher. Evidently, you don't have the opportunity to do that.
You have to. I don't think there's a choice. Like what? You got to have a feel for the game too. I think that's part of it when you manage is feel for the game. Typically, when you have these pitchers come in like this, fielders coming in or position players coming in to pitch, it's usually just one inning. Like that's what we're accustomed to.
Right.
But in this situation, like I don't have a good feel.
Right.
And so I think that's what you're getting from the Red Sox team is there's just not that feel. Now if they go out and make it 12-10, we may see a different opportunity.
So
he needs to keep
Brock
that
Laird
ball.
goes down in the shortstop. He's all pumped up over there.
He is not happy.
No, he's not.
Number 2, Abel Thetford.
He may throw a bat.
He took a chance on a big swing on the Ephus.
You almost got to do the walk up like a softball.
Right.
Slow pitch softball.
Abel
Walk up, hit it.
Abel Thetford at the plate. He is 1 for 1 with a walk, scored twice, 1 ball, 1 strike, and they're all trying to deal with the 40-mile-an-hour fastball. And that is popped up behind third base in foul territory. Catch made.
I think the thing that I've and this is a good point that you can hear Coach over there hollering at his team about. Young people do not understand how to adjust timing.
Well, it's hard to do for one.
Maybe to me it's not.
Okay,
Well,
I
and
understand.
the reason I say that is the one thing that I was told at a very young age is you have to slow down velocity and speed up slow pitching. So if you have a guy that throws hard, you don't have the big leg kick.
Right.
You got a guy that throws soft, you get the old big leg kick, you swirl around, you do a pirouette, and then you let it eat. Because at the end of the day, like these guys are rushing their front foot back down. The ball's not even there.
Right.
Right. Because it's that same feel, and that's it is hard to.
This is where you probably take that 2-strike approach, right?
Maybe. I'm probably taking one swing that I got this big old leg kick that
The Big Daddy hack.
Yeah, a little Josh Donaldson leg kick.
Yeah.
Something like that. Like
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And I'm doing it out of the hand.
Yeah.
Like after he throws the baseball instead of the normal pitching mechanics when you kind of break the.
Oh, kicks off the glove. Smith, he's gloved quite a few of those. That one he couldn't do it. And Thetford had popped up. That was Griffin Sibley with the single and the RBI. 13-6. Britton Pipes.
He did just balk too.
They didn't call it.
No, not even close. He flinched. It was bad. Yeah, whatever, but.
If you got some speed here, you think about stealing? I think so. He's not real, just fast. The ball's not getting to the plate very quick. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 ball, 2 strikes to Pipes. Jackson Jones on deck.
See, again, you watch the way that at bat was. He waited to see the baseball before he made a decision to swing. No matter how hard or soft you throw, you will be late.
Yeah.
You just have to anticipate. Like, pay attention to the velocity, and all of your mechanics need to work with what the pitcher's doing. If he's got fast-moving parts, he's probably going to throw the ball pretty well. If he's got slow-moving parts, you need to match that. And what I always envisioned was dance partners. There's always a leader and there's always a follower, right?
He stuck the chicken wing out there. That's why the catcher missed it. He stuck the chicken wing out there trying to get the base on balls. And Blue says, stay here. So what do we got here? 2 balls, 2 strikes. He called it. It's a ball. Chicken winged him. Right fielder's had some struggles. Good for him making the catch out there. And they get one, they strand one. It's 13-6 as we head to the top of the 4th inning. In Sheboygan.
Washington.
Well, guess what, Mitch? Maybe we ought to head over to the hitting zone and we can work on this in the cages.
We could.
Because that's what it's about. The hitting zone in O'Fallon, Missouri. What's the address?
1496 Hoff Industrial Center.
And if you go over there, you can get in the cage. You can get in cage with an instructor like Mitch or other hitting instructors to learn how to make those adjustments, correct? Tell us about that, Mitch.
Yeah, and we have 8 of them in there, so we have plenty of space for you to get in there and work on some of your skill set. But sometimes you need a coach to help you understand some of these adjustments. We have those coaches in place. We have a lot of good coaches in there for baseball and softball. We've got guys that played for former professionals, former college guys. And at the end of the day, we got people that genuinely want to help you get better. And if you remember from the first time that you was watching us, we got gangsters in that facility for coaching staffs.
Oh, my goodness.
And I mean that in a positive way.
Okay.
Not like somebody from the streets. I might be the only one, but I'm from the hard knocks of
You're from the
Overland.
North County kid.
Yeah, hard knocks of Mid-County Overland.
Ooh. It's tough. Not me. I'm from everywhere.
I'm in everywhere.
Just everywhere.
I am everywhere.
Con Dios. We got the song going back there. I do like that song.
Do you?
Oh, yeah.
Even the cuss words in the song?
Well.
It starts off right away with his backside in the sand, and if you had a chance to watch us, he was wiggling himself in the sand. I go,
That wasn't that song.
yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
No, it didn't. Maybe.
Promise.
All right. John Gray Morrison. Mitch, Drew was throwing his 2 cents in. We got cut off, so I didn't hear it. But
Drew knows his music. Oh, so do you. You're a drummer, right?
yes, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah.
Mitch was right. He said,
Told you.
Okay.
Finally, I feel good about myself.
I have some musicianship. That's going to
trouble.
be out of the ballpark.
They got to talk.
John Gray Morrison with a towering home run. Again, Mitch, deep part of the ballpark. That's our 3rd home run we've seen today.
Yeah. 4th.
4th, that's right.
4th. And they've been to all from light stanchion to light stanchion. They've had them in left center field to right center field. We've had 1 ball in center, kind of center.
That's the Ohtani effect at the top of that order with Mr.
Holy
Morrison.
smokes. He's about that size too, ain't he?
Yes, he is.
He's hit him hard twice. I tell you what, that ball's getting up there and flying. I've played
It's
here.
carrying.
I've played here a few times and not have had that. And if you look out at the flag, it is not blowing out.
No. Oh, off the third baseman's glove, pipes, and
That was Malachi Witcher.
I like him cutting that baseball off. He just got to squeeze it.
so the home run and now an infield single. Think we call that a single?
Yeah, I would. You can't make an assumption if he fields that clean because it's still a high hopper kind of thing. I tell you, the two balls that had gone out in this game. Keep filling it up. Both outfielders have crashed into the wall.
Yeah.
And it's just no help. You know, from your either your center
your
fielder,
cohorts.
Yeah. You need to have that. What happened?
Jack Cummings at the plate. He's 0-2. Jack Cummings, the 3-hole hitter here. Itawamba Community College heading that way. He's got 15 ribbies.
How do you spell that? Itawamba?
ITA. Itawamba. WAMBA. Itawamba Community College.
Fulton, Mississippi.
Yep.
Oh, that campus looks actually pretty cool.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Two balls and 2 strikes now to Cummings. Runner at first. Nobody's out. Bauer, since those 2 long innings, he's really struggled coming back out here, Mitch.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm right or wrong. I think he should have came out after the 2nd inning.
Big swing and a miss, and Cummings goes down on strikes. Bauer's, I think it was kind of like about time.
Number 6, William Cavanis.
Fulton's real close to Tupelo.
Yeah. Yep. Will Cavanis. Runner goes and throw from the knees.
Oh.
Oh,
You're going to get him within the baseline?
I don't know. I don't know if that throw beat that or not.
No,
Jeez.
You're starting.
But, I mean, he threw it from the knees just from a pure, like, punching because of that kind of thing. But I think he beat the throw.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, you've been seeing this a lot lately. They've been letting the ball get as far deep as they can.
I agree with you.
And literally, they're running into the tag. We saw it the other day.
Yeah, I know, but he tagged him up around his chest. And that was
it,
Cavanis with the shot down the line. And that's just what I saw. I thought he got under it. He tagged him up on his chest. Your foot's on the bag. I mean, you know.
Assuming. With the ball being thrown up the line.
No, that's what I saw.
You're wrong again, sir. We're going to have to go back and watch it.
We will. We'll go back and
Cut
watch
that
it. I
clip.
don't do instant replay, but I like to do that. That's just what I saw there. I just think that's where he was. Personally, I thought it was a heck of a. He made it. I thought the catcher made it closer than I thought it was going to be.
In the first game, Dodgers Cardinals game, when
Yeah.
Mookie Betts got thrown out stealing, did you see that?
Yeah.
When that throw literally tagged him up in his like chest hip area, you know, like as he was feet first. And I think just the throw had led the.
No, I understand, and that's exactly what I saw. I understand that, but again, I think he'd got to the bag already by the time the tag was down. He caught it behind him and come down over him like that, and what I saw with his foot on the bag.
I think this is the coach and me and the umpire and you just going at it because I still think
It's
you're
fun.
wrong.
That's
I'm
what
kidding.
it is, man.
I'm just doing it.
I mean,
I'm just
think
doing it.
that. And I think the blue got to that side of the, and that's away from him.
Oh, here we go.
Blue was on the first base side of the bag. I think right there you try and keep that angle on the third base side.
I'm with you. I can buy that. If I was going to argue, if I was on the other side, I'd probably argue that point right there. But I just wanted to be difficult.
I just like to talk about those kind of things. It's fun. Because it's interesting. See where he's at right now. You see that, you can kind of get a better angle. And because he's out there, it was a close play either way. That I'm sitting here going, he shouldn't have called him out. No, because it was a bang bang.
I actually thought he made up for it. I thought, again, these catchers that we have here today have some pretty darn good arms, and we're seeing that on display because the way that the ball got away, or the pitch selection and how he had to throw it, I thought it was a pretty routine to go in there kind of standing up, and he was able to put a good throw on it. And he had good speed.
Yeah.
And it's just these catchers that we have here today are pretty good.
Braxton Whiteside is at the plate. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. It's 2 outs now. And right down.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
what a play by the first baseman, Easton Sanders, Louisiana Tech,
That's
getting it done. Robs Whiteside of probably extra bases and definitely another run as we head to
Located in Union, Missouri, has been a
the
proud supporter of post-team
bottom
baseball.
of the fourth inning, 13-7,
Your residential
Bossier Phillies.
commercial electric needs from
All right, folks, we appreciate you being here. Youth Baseball Midwest is a lot more than just our live events, although we really we've had a great season. Started way back with our winter workout tour. We were doing live podcasts from different facilities around the area, headed to our high school games, our GAC game of the week, our St. Louis suburban game of the week. We were over, went around the state. Blair Oaks was at Blue Springs this year. Into the summer with Game 7 baseball and Missouri American Legion baseball. It's been a lot of fun. So we appreciate you being here. If you like it, please subscribe, hit the dinger. Some great podcasts coming up in our fall session. Looking forward to a lot of the conversation. I got a lot of notes, Mitch, written down to talk baseball, what those things are. So we're going to have some fun conversations. We'll get some coaches on. We'll get our contributors. Check out our podcast here on Youth Baseball Midwest. Subscribe. We appreciate you being here. Let's do some more baseball.
I felt like that was a perfect song for announcing, that
The boys are back in town?
Yeah, because when we get back to our podcast,
We will be back in
we'll
town.
be back in town.
So,
It's a lot of baseball to talk to.
absolutely. Jackson Jones at the plate takes
D-Reich one.
1 ball, 1 strike. Cole Snell on deck, and then Hudson Brignac, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Curveball.
Oh, that's not a curveball. That's just gravity.
No, it was.
That was gravity.
I know, but he flips a slower pitch up. It has
So it's variations of the ephus.
yeah, it spun. It had like your 2 to 7.
Cole Snell.
2 to 7 made no sense. Yeah, it does. It's 1 and 7. Sorry,
I just thought it was gravity. It
No.
worked either way.
you could see it.
Could you?
He's so hello. You can see this. You can see it
Cole
dumping in there.
Snell at the plate takes strike 1. I'll tell you what, he's been pretty effective. It's only given up the 1 run since he's come in. And he's throwing strikes.
It's frustrating for a coach. I guarantee it right now.
He's feeling like we should be able to hit the ball over the fence. 2 balls and 1 ball, 2 strikes. And see, the thing of it is, and I think this is what you're talking about timing wise. You think that, and then all of a sudden,
Curveball. See?
there it is, and that's going to get down for a 1-out single. Cole Snell continues to swing the bat well at the top of the order. Hudson Brignac at the plate, single, and a base on balls. He's 1 for 2 today. A run scored. Steps off. I think he's running. First pitch.
He's got
I would be. He's got
6
look at
miles
that.
off the bag.
There he goes.
Whoa.
Oh, he got back. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Sailed right off the end of that bag.
I got to ask this question because
Yeah.
I think this is a topic. How do you feel after now having 5-6 years of turf available to us? Are you a fan of turf?
I wouldn't say fan or honestly, to me, it's about the ability to play games in this area. That ball's rifled. We're going to have a play at the plate. No, that ball's going to be late, and it's bobbled, so no play.
Ooh, I would have liked to have seen him charge that baseball a little harder than that.
As Brignac takes second on the throw home on the RBI single.
11, Easton Sanders.
I don't mind that in that situation either. A lot of times people want that baseball to be cut off, stuff like that, so he doesn't go to second base. But you can't give up any more runs. You might as well try to shoot him.
Yeah.
But I don't think he was aggressive enough to that baseball.
Catcher or the
left fielder.
Left fielder.
I think he kind of waited to circle around it, which he might.
I agree.
He knows
I
better than me,
understand.
but he's got to set his footwork up. I just thought it was a little too late.
One ball, one strike. But to your turf question, to me it's just a matter of, because of Missouri, the weather, the things. To me it's just a matter of playing. I don't have to play on the turf. Doesn't matter. It's just a matter of playing games. Now, are there probably players that like it or dislike it? I'm sure. But to me, that part of it, I don't think about it that much, Mitch.
Yeah, it's always interesting because you hit a baseball hard and it might hit the turf and it become a changeup. You hit it hard, it might hit the turf and skip on you. Oh, shoot him! Yes, sir. Darn it! I want to see someone get hosed at the plate.
So another RBI single.
Number 3.
15-7 now the score.
I get the why to have turf. I've just seen pitchers falling. We have to play with tennis shoes or turf. Some don't let them play in molds, and it's interesting. You're sliding 5 feet past the bag, and I understand you have to play in the same elements as everybody else, but what's field maintenance? You're getting pellets back out there and have to brush them in. And
it's like what, Randy Merriman down at Ozark Mountain Sports Complex, he's gone away from the pellets. And there's the new style where it's not the pellets you don't have. It's much better surface and whatnot and drains a little faster. And it's a little easier that way. And so I think those are things that are interesting as well. And like I said, I think to me it's in the best interest of being able to play games because of the weather. To me, that's the biggest thing. And like you said, and you hear the part about sliding and things like that. I think people have adjusted. They start slides earlier than they have before because they know they got to try and slow down. You slide late on a bag, you're done.
Yeah,
forget it.
And plus, I think about things like injuries, hand injuries.
They're timing this up now. That adjustment has been made.
Yeah, they're just trying to park singles right now. They're not trying to do anything other than trying to hit a barrel on a ball.
16-7.
We're flirting with it, so I'm sure Coach is probably going to try to push the envelope a little bit here, try to get him in scoring position so he can try to finish this game early. See, that's the thing. Like you said, you got to slide early, right? But you saw him slide early, but you see how it slowed him down.
I agree.
There's some things about turf. I think because I still can't get out of my old-fashioned values and views of this sport.
Sure.
I still have problems with sliding mitts and how long it takes us to take all of our gear off and stuff like that. But I like turf because of the ability to play. But when it's the heart of summer in this state, I get home with blisters. If I have the doubleheader, I got blisters on my feet.
3 balls, no strikes. Do you really?
Yeah. Just it's 120 degrees on the field, and then I'm sweating, my socks get wet, stuff like that, and I'm not complaining because I'm playing baseball or I'm coaching baseball, so I'm fortunate to be able to do that for a living, and I'm dealing with the same elements every other coach has, right? So I'm not complaining. It's just not my choice. I'd much rather play dirt.
Thedford at the plate. Base on balls wide. I tell you, man, I like it. I'm thinking about Cole Snell at the top of this as player of the game. I mean, he's hit the ball. He's got a home run. And I got to get my page back as the wind blew my page over. He's got a home run, a single. He's 3 for 4. 2 RBIs, 2 runs scored, stolen base. He's having a day at the top of that order.
I'm looking over there and I can see lots of runs being scored.
Yeah.
Everybody on this field is every hitter for the Phillies over there has scored a run, if not 2. And we're chasing that now.
And that is hit into left field. Coach is holding up.
Yeah, you got to still leave him out there. That's the thing.
Laird. Braxton scores. Laird's at third. Thetford's into second with a double.
Number 19, the catcher, Griffin Sibley.
And an RBI.
I always hated it when someone tried to help me get my gear on. Like, get out of my way. I got this. I don't need you. I'm not saying that I love the camaraderie there, but I'm like, dude, just get away from my gear.
There's just one out.
Yeah. It's a tough day at the park for this Red Sox team.
And
They're
it's not
going
like
to have
they
to.
haven't scored 7 runs.
Well, they hit a good pitcher.
I know, right?
This is a college pitcher. It's a college arm. It's got college innings, and so.
And that's what's tough. The young man in the first inning, that's where it just got away from him. And now you just got it. You're going to have to wear this.
You're going to have
It's
to wear this.
unfortunate.
It is.
But you got to. Oh, coach is bringing him. Griffin Sibley.
Number 13.
2 RBI triple. Here's one of those innings like the first inning here. We've got 19 runs on the board, Mitch.
Again, just the bounce here, the bounce there, the misread in the outfield. Like, you can't give a team like this clearly more opportunities.
No.
And they have made them pay for some of the mistakes that they've made on the field today.
Britton Pipes, 2 balls, no strikes.
I mean, you could see it in the body language. The second baseman hasn't moved. He's been leaning like that for the last
3 pitches.
Yeah, you just moved there.
He's popped that one up. I like that. Way to go, Mr. Third Baseman. I like that. Everybody, because the catcher started looking, the pitchers look. You got to get in there and make that catch.
Yep. Take charge.
I saw a lot of college kids out at the PCDL not doing that and letting the pitcher make those catches.
Right fielder, number 9, Jackson Jones.
So they've batted around for the second time in this ball game.
I am a firm believer of every pop-up should be caught. I clearly understand there's bloopers. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the ball that gets as high as a light stanchion.
Sure.
You know, stuff like that. You have to catch the baseball. And, you know, some of that is if you don't have a burning outfield and you just got a bunch of guys that got average speed, those plays don't get made. You know, if you ain't got a lightning quick infield, stuff like that, like, you got to understand what you're playing with too. And but every pop-up, definitely on the infield has to be caught.
This Philly squad, I mean, we talked about this at the top of the broadcast. 366, a 506, 556 is what they're slashing as a team. 41 doubles, 7 triples, 12 home runs, 164 ribbies, and 194 foul ball. Runs.
194 foul balls.
Yeah, 194 runs, 53 bags stolen, and they've only struck out 73 times. And what we're seeing those numbers in evidence here.
Holy
Boy,
beast.
couldn't keep that.
In the top of the trees, Brian.
I know,
that
dude.
thing's 30 feet foul, but that hit the top of the trees.
That was pretty much I turned on it too quickly, Coach, and I know it.
I've hit a couple baseballs like that before.
And that one, then you ground the one.
Oh, nice play.
Get over there, pitcher.
I feel
And the
bad for
run
that young
scores.
man, but I love the way that he's playing the game of baseball.
Absolutely.
Not a pitcher. He's up there working his PFPs.
Number 1, Cole Snell.
So, Mr. Snell, this is his 5th at bat in 4 innings. That's just crazy. It's 20-7.
We knew after that first pitcher came out of the game that this was going to be a long one for the Red Sox.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate. But this is what happens when you play teams like this.
2 strikes. We're going to have to turn this around pretty quick, too, because the next game's supposed to start at 3.
Yep, it's 2:13.
Yeah. This game is long. And
That beat him.
oh, and it didn't bounce
Look at-
over the over the.
Look at.
Oh, geez. He slid on the plate as he crossed it. I hope he's all right there. It kind of tweaked that. Oh, my goodness. So, Snell. Oh, Mitch. He's 1 away from the cycle.
Number 8,
I,
Hudson Bricknett.
If you are still tuned in,
Yeah,
or you
are.
go
Everybody's
back
tuned
and
in.
watch this,
Yep.
that ball directly hit center field. The left fielder and the right fielder never moved and never said a word. Still got to play the game of baseball.
Absolutely.
You don't want your guy getting hurt. And yes, I am now picking on him. I just, I think those are small details in a game that come back to haunt you in the future.
And that ball is into right field and out number 3. 21-7. We're heading to the top of the 5th. We'll be right back.
First Spear Tactical Gear, born in St. Louis, built for battle. First Spear Tactical Gear delivers elite.
Game7baseball.com. Fall ball getting ready to start. If you want to play some fall ball, get your buddies together, get some t-shirts made with hashtag I want to be a superstar, and put the number 72 on the back of it.
You can play with it on the front, I guess.
Call
Look like a little
yourself,
crisscross.
The base runners or something like that. Who cares? It's fall ball. Get some swings in, right?
The Ghostbusters.
Game7baseball.com. Go check it out. Great events happening. Branson, 2 down at Branson, 8 at the WAC, and 1 at Ozzy's. Game7baseball.com, one of our partners since 2017. Mitch, we got a football score, 21-7.
Broncos over the Patriots.
Leading off, number 11, shortstop, Adam
You got a
Smith.
whole bunch of changes. I think you got some wholesale changes maybe. It looks like the first baseman went to third base. There's somebody new over at first.
Go ahead.
I don't know who it is. I
was
can't
doing
see
my-
numbers.
You can't see numbers?
No.
Should have been writing that stuff down.
No, I can't see that far.
Oh, okay. It is a new third base. No, I
No,
think
that's
that's
the first baseman that moved to third base, right?
So that's
That's
is
number
it?
11.
That's number 11. So that's Easton Sanders that went for third base. And strike one, same pitcher. He's gonna finish this out.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Once they kind of sent him out to the third, I was like, this is his game no
It's
matter
his
what.
game. He's
Yeah.
gonna finish it.
You just
Adam
gotta burn him early.
Smith at the plate, grounded to the aforementioned.
Whoa.
And he chucks it, and Smith
There's
just
nobody at third
rolling
base.
right on. That's going to be a tough play either way. Smith was trucking it.
Number 15,
Play hard.
catcher, Ben
Keep
Burks.
playing hard.
Single, air.
That's
a tough one, right?
I'm probably going to give an infield hit there.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm going to put it as a hit.
Well,
and
do
we'll
you-
go from there.
With the advancement, do you give it an error? Do you give it a single advance on a
I mean,
throw?
if it's an infield single, it's an infield single.
How do you get to second?
Exactly.
It's not an infield double.
He gets so you give him the single and you give him second on the throwing error. That's how you do it. So that's what we're going with.
It don't matter.
We're not the official scorekeepers, so yeah, no, it doesn't matter. Benton Burks at the plate.
And I
He
can't
has
see him to give me the thumbs up or down on that.
he's 1 for 2, doubled with 3 ribbies, cleared the bases. He's quickly down 0-2. The Bossier Phillies trying to finish this out here in the top of the 5th inning. That run at second doesn't really matter too much to the overall scope of things here. But Burks puts a charge into that. Line drive out. Mr. Burks has hit the ball very well today.
Very competitive young man, for sure. Gonna get some changes,
Now batting
Brian.
number 18, Dakota Harrell.
Dakota Harrell coming up here for Pontotoc. He's just trying to get these guys some at-bats. Hadn't had a lot. He's got 4 RBI and 4 runs scored. Got the runner at third. He's just trying to get a productive out here, get another run in. Or he's trying to do some damage. Toast one over the wall.
Sure.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
What do you have, right? Go ahead.
Swing it, young man. Oh, that's going to get the run in.
That's gonna take away his 5th RBI.
That's a catcher's like. That's a 50-foot spiked fastball.
That might have hit the green.
That's what I thought it did.
That's called burying it. You got.
It's 21-8. That's a 2-point conversion.
Yep. Late in the game.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Jackson. It's 2-2 now. We're pulling out all the stops, Mitch.
I've lost focus, Brian.
No, we don't lose focus here,
I did.
baby. That's strike. 3-2. You're the Pontotoc fans. Give us a little something, but hey, you know what?
He should have done that 5 pitches ago anyways.
Right. That's fouled out of
That
play.
might stay
Got
in.
in on
Heads
his
up,
hands.
heads up, heads up, heads up, heads up. I like how that first baseman comes in and wants to play the game pretty aggressive. He tried to sell out on the errant throw by the third baseman. Then he hustled
That's
over there.
number 21 over there playing first base for Bossier. That's Ty Boozer.
Ty Boozer.
He's at the University of Houston, Victoria. That's fouled back again, out of play.
One of my favorite Blue Devils had that same last name.
Okay, who's that?
I figured you might know because you're a basketball guy.
Wouldn't be Carlos, would it?
Boozer, baby. I don't know what it was about his game, but I actually liked his college game.
Yeah.
He was a good college player.
He was
he
a good,
did
he was a
okay in
good
the
pro.
NBA.
He was a good pro. He had good, solid years. Very good basketball player. Not a Hall of Famer, but a very good basketball player. I think he made a couple All-Stars.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy that I don't think I would like to get in a fight with on the basketball court.
Probably not.
He was like a super quiet guy. I felt like he was probably like an assassin on the court. You know what I mean? Just like the guy you just didn't run your mouth to because he'd pop you and then drop you.
So Harrell gets the walk with a good battle. Case and Moss to the plate. Moss is 0 for 2. He struck out and reached on a fielder's choice. Strike one.
Are you a college basketball fan?
Yeah, I watch college basketball. I just have never liked the narrative that the Cougie. Oh, that's going to be 2. Oh, he didn't throw. He didn't throw the baseball.
Well, I don't know that he needed to throw it because it's still right. Like
I think he wants to check the interference. So he only gets so many evidently because he had to ask, does he have a check here? He was going out to talk to. Oh, he's going out to talk to his pitcher.
No, he's done. He hit 100.
Oh, he hit the number. Yep. So he's got it.
Which in 5 innings, that's a lot. He shouldn't have been there with the velo that he has and the kind of arm that young man has. But going back to that play at second base, you don't have to throw that to get your.
No, and I don't understand why he didn't throw it. I was kind of blocked by the play, so I didn't see it, and I was like, I'm expecting 2.
Yeah, I was too. He slid right to the bag. It's not like he went out of his way to try to impede the defender, but.
So, guys, you got a number 4. So, it's number 2 taking the hill for Bossier.
That's Abel Thetford.
It is Abel Thetford. He's been in the order here. So, from 20 to 2, Thetford.
Number 2, Abel Thetford.
Just needs to get 1 out, Mitch.
We've seen both pitchers today for the winning teams, both Columbia and Louisiana. I should say Tennessee and Louisiana. Columbia, Tennessee, and I guess that's Pottstown or something or whatever that. Sorry, Louisiana.
Pontotoc.
No, that's
is Mississippi.
Yeah.
Bossier here.
Bossier.
Yep.
That's the city?
That's the Bossier City. It's just on the other side of the river of Shreveport.
Gotcha. My buddy played for the Shreveport Sports.
There you go.
For a few years, a lefty pitcher.
But I want to finish my college basketball thing.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
The narrative always kills me. You know, like, man, college basketball is so much better than pro basketball. No, it's not. No,
Okay.
it's not.
All right, hang on.
It's not better. If you like to watch it better, I have no problem with that. But please don't tell me it's better.
Are you referring to the athletes in the NBA are better or like?
Well, they're just better. The game is better.
I don't like watching the NBA, but
That's
I love
fine.
watching
And
college
that's fine.
basketball.
And I have no problem with that. But just don't tell me the game is better.
Oh, I
it's
won't say
not.
that. That's like saying college baseball is
That's
better
what
than
they say. And I hear a lot of people like, oh, man, the college basketball game is so much better. No, it's not. Just because, pro basketball is really good. You may not like the style of it compared to high school or college. I'm fine with that. I get
like
it.
the 5 steps before you do a layup.
Yeah, and there's a lot of those things I don't like, and it's starting to bleed into college basketball a little bit, unfortunately.
It is.
No balls, or 1 ball, 1 strike. Grounded Morrison, who's had himself quite the day, he's 2 for 3, scored twice, has an RBI on the home run, the solo shot in the 4th inning. 0-2. Thetford trying to make quick work here, and a ground ball to the shortstop, and that's going to be it, folks. 21-8. Bossier puts up 21, 3 touchdowns, and wins their game 1. Pontotoc, they didn't quit. Our player of the game is definitely going to be Cole Schnell at the top of the order. Your thoughts about this Bossier squad?
Well, I thought the young man that started the game for the Red Sox was good enough, and they went out and just competed against him enough to get him out of his rhythm and lost his pitches. And so hats off to this Bossier team. I think this is a really good hitting team. I'd like to see them against Columbia because I thought Columbia pieced together some aggressive at-bats. I'm not sure if that's how it's going to end up, but both teams are in the winner bracket and they're on the opposite side. So who knows if they'll end up facing each other. But this Bossier team is well coached and competes very well offensively.
That's a fact, and if their arms come out and do that, oh boy, it'll be interesting. Next up, Moberly taking on the folks from Oklahoma, the Ada Braves. Moberly Sixers. 3 o'clock, we'll be back for Mitch. Mitch, thanks for coming out today. We'll have Coach Struckoff on the call next game from here at St. Francis Borgia. Until then, goodbye from the ballpark.